Nantucket Park. Around the corner, we're going to get into an abandoned village. Someone's yelling out, bang. I don't think I really like this park to start with. I do have my blade on me just in case someone wants to do something stupid. This is quite the climb. I'll turn around and show you. It's going up the side of the hill. Quite the incline, but it's good practice because in August, beginning of August, I'm planning on possibly going up Mount Washington. Probably be by myself. I don't really care. This is quite the climb, and we're up in Providence. I'm not too keen on the way this path looks. It's very trashed, a lot of garbage. I'm not a fan of the cemented path. It is a climb though. Here's stuff in the woods. I keep to my eyes. Not sure if it's people or animals. Could be both. You see over there, someone tried making a shelter. If I was homeless, I'd definitely hide myself in here, being in the city. The old tree. It's a very old oak tree. The snapping of the branches. They're definitely an animal. Unless the human has learned how to move like that, which I doubt it. Looks like we're going to be on the top of the incline very shortly. Doesn't look like any more summit. I could go up higher. I think there's up here as well. Let's see what that looks like on the top. Looks like it's circling around. I'm not sure. Yes, it is. Got some stairs to go up. A little bit of a climb, a little bit of an adventure. We'll see what these stairs are about. And you guys are watching Halloween on Military Street. I'm trying to talk, breathe, and walk. It's a lot harder than it looks. Keeping in mind my backpack back there, there's about 50 pounds in there. I always do that. I have to add to my back and my arms. Old-fashioned military stuff. Here we go up the steps. You can see some people have been using their bikes going down here. Looks like the path is on the top. This would be really cool for sledding. This is pretty good. Look at the sign up here. Someone did a good job with that. Then unfortunately the graffiti and the garbage. It's like an old road. Probably goes through a village. I'm gonna give you guys a picture in a second. Alright. You can see the city from up here. Going back. Beautiful. I'll take a short picture and I'll come back to recording. I can say I've probably made it to the top of the peak. I don't see it going any higher. As you see behind me, man, you see downtown Providence from up here. Beautiful picture. I even took a picture of the city. You can see the Superman building in a second. I'm going to turn this around. See everything from up here. It's beautiful. It's kind of weird to have this amongst the city. Looks like I'm in an old orchard field. I came across some steps. I took some pictures of that. And it definitely looked like the steps to the old field. And look at this. Someone tried lighting a fire over here. It does have some tree stake inside there, but I'm not going to get that. Stay away from that. You check out the rest of this field. A little puppy over here. Definitely an orchard of some sort. I'll switch this around for you guys, so give me 1 second. There we go. I got the orchard field right in front of me. Try not to get the people. Some poison sumac in there. I'm not going to walk into that. Just got over poison ivy. Sumac's not going to be much better. I have to go through this, check myself for ticks. This is a great place for deer to feed. You guarantee you there's some deer back here. Some idiots starting fires in this area. That definitely will cause this to stop real quick. Probably homeless folks. There is a marker up here for the puppy. It's pretty sad. They placed them up here. 10 years old, huh? Probably a little pet cemetery up here. If you look over here, I'm going to show you guys. These are called markers. You definitely shouldn't go into this stuff without knowing the area or the path. You see the green marker right there. It probably belonged to a building at one point in time. I could see the hole on the top. But, oh boy, someone spray painted this. Maybe that's what it is. Might just be graffiti. I hate that. But don't go into these areas unless you know them well. Always come in here with a partner. Don't pull me. Make sure if you do go by yourself, you have all the needs to get yourself out. By needs, I mean water, compasses, and of course, unfortunately, a tool of some sort, a knife or a screwdriver, something sharp. They're good for not only protecting yourself, but it is a fantastic tool just in case you need it. Some old telephone poles or something over here. We're gonna hit the road in a second, the trail. There's like 2 or 3 different trails over here, so you can choose which one you want to hit. This one's pretty cool. It's all pretty out in the opening. Be a nice place to do some ghost hunting, believe it or not. Guaranteed. It's got a Native American name. Might have some Native American souls still in here. And it probably does have some old colonial. You can see the old road here going down there. It's also a service road. Guarantee you if the police or something had to get up here, they could in a heartbeat. So we're going to follow that down in a second. But coming over to the map, there you go. There's a trail marker. That is 100% a trail marker. But Nantucket Park, it's pretty big. That'd be cool. It'd be cool to come across a cemetery back here. You never know, right? They're hidden in the woods a lot of times. The old villages, which there is one on the bottom of this hill, which I'm trying to get you guys to. There's an old village down there. Beautiful. Can you hear the birds? It's kind of hard to believe that the city is like 3 miles that way. It's hard to believe that that's that close. And yet we have this Mother Nature taking over the ground. This is how quickly she would do this if something happened to the humans. She definitely would overgrow this real quick, and Earth would take back her grounds. There was a deer. Did you hear that? That was pretty loud. It's a big deer too. It's definitely not Bigfoot. My daughters would be like, "That's Bigfoot, Daddy, get out." You can actually see right over there, if I pull this in, there's a foundation in there. I hear you. Keeping an eye out. Foundation in there. That's pretty cool. I'm gonna save some battery to make sure when I get down by the village. Here's some more of the building right there in the back. More of the building right there. So there are some buildings back here, some old ones. This makes sense. They're right by the road. They could be ranger villages. Back up into the meadow. Red path. We saw that, right? There's the red star or dot. Make sure you follow those. Oh, this one could be confusing. Not only is it red, but an orange. Orange probably goes up that way. So you just got to follow it. But we're doing good right now. A lot of flies. A lot of flies. Just got bit by a horse fly. But we're doing all right. All right. Gonna let this go, do some battery, and we'll post this up in a little bit. All right, here we are at the base of Newtoconut Hill. Like, I did another little spin around to try to get to the village. Behind me, there's actually quite a few foundations back there, and you can actually see, I apologize for the noise, we're kind of close to the road, but you can see the old wall right there. I don't know if that goes to maybe a rich person's place that was up here, a farm or whatnot, probably a farm in the backhand, but you can see this all throughout here. This definitely was Native American area, you can, by the name itself. This end too, by the way, is very trashed. It's right off the main road, so it's easy for them to do that. You can tell that there's a lot of partying and stuff back here. I did as a kid. What makes you think they didn't, you know? Red Solo Cup, I pick you up, let's have a party, right?
You want to sing and have a good time? Enjoy those woods out there. Red drag. My gnomes did not do a good job of following you out there, nor have their proteges. Some punishment is in need for these little guys to get back on track, I believe. If you're not paying attention, my little proteges, my little gnomes, my little friends, you had an opportunity to get Captain Red Dragon in the woods there. You failed. Don't fail me again. Next time he's out in the woods, get him. I don't care how. I want that body.
So who doesn't remember that song, but it's all throughout here. I recommend coming to this area a little more. It's quieter, with the exception of the road, but in the back there's a lot quieter inside there. Like I said, unfortunately, the grounds are very polluted. The city's got to do a better job of picking that up. But on the good side, if you ever want to take the kids over here, the park is awesome. There's a pool, there's a splash pad, the playground's cool. The people around there are pretty nice that are in the playground. For the most part, I didn't have anybody mess with me on the woods besides the kids making the comments about egging people and stuff like that. You egg me, you better make sure you can outrun me, because you're going to be eating those eggs, or they're going to be shoved up somewhere that you're not going to enjoy it. So better not make sure you egg me. You can see the old sewer cap over here. I'll show you guys. So it's not too far. I mean, it's not too old. I mean, some of these sewer systems are very old too, but you can see it. But there is, if I turn this over there, you can see we'll go up to the stone foundation. You can see it starting to move around. Anyway, so I'm gonna get a little closer to this and I'll show you guys the foundation, and I'll show you also the house area in a second too. So that's not a stone wall like a farm divider. That's definitely a foundation. I know the difference between the two. So it's in this area. You can see actually the indentation of where the building was right there. I'll show you guys. So something big was over there. Just got bit by a mosquito. Not sure what it was. I'll have to look into the history of the area over here. Maybe pull up some pictures for you guys. But trying to keep it local for a little bit until I get my vehicle back and my driving permission back. Once I do, I'm back on the road. I'll be hitting New Hampshire, Maine, and some of Connecticut. I'm thinking about doing a castle tour and putting that all together by October. Have some special castle thing for you guys. But yeah, so you're watching you know, Halloween on Military Street, it's very hard for me not to go back to the old saying. But we try to keep things historical, and we also try to keep it a little spooky, you know. So if you come in these woods during the day, don't do it at night, you'll get arrested. Not that they're really going to check this, but it's also not the safest idea. There's probably homeless people in here. But come in here, run your gear. Keeping in mind, ghosts don't just operate during the night. They're not, you know, chained down to that. But it's kind of noisy, so you're going to want to make sure you get yourself up there and your gear doesn't catch all the pollution right here, because there's quite a bit of it. But all right, guys, Captain Rendrag, I hope you guys enjoyed this little trip we did for you guys. Remember, I love to hate you, hate to love you. Love you guys.